you don't know the person you want to talk to, it's the first time. What would you say? What would you say to the person? You want to make a conversation, so how do you start?
Hey, where are you from?
Okay, hey, where are you from? Okay.
What's your name?
What's your name? Do you think they're good questions to start with?
Maybe not.
So how can you do it better? How would you do it? This is a little bit too direct, right? Say, what's your name? And somebody you talk to doesn't know you, and maybe you think, well, why would you ask this kind of question? What do you want, right?
Yes.
So how would you do it better? How would you say it in a better way?
Maybe ask like habits.
Oh, talk about hobbies.
Habits, I guess.
But how would you do it? How would you start a conversation with somebody you don't know? It's the first time. Maybe you go to grammar school or maybe another place where lots of people are, and you thought, okay, you think, this is a nice person to talk to, maybe. And then how do you start? What do you say? Not too direct, a little bit indirect.
because I always ask questions directly.
Oh, that's how you do it. That's a little bit your character, right? Well, you can do it, but you can expect that somebody feels a little, maybe offended or maybe a little bit strange about that, because if you talk to an expat, a foreigner, maybe you will think, well, what do you want? Why do you ask this kind of question, right? So what's a better way?
Or how about ask some?
Would you ask something, or would you introduce yourself first?
Or introduce myself.
Yeah. So what would you say?
Hello, and my name.
Yeah, you can say hello.
I'm Pepper.
I'm Pepper, because you can say my name is Pepper, but it's a little bit too formal, right? So you can do it more relaxed, in a relaxed way, more informal. Say, hey, I'm Pepper, and if you talk to me, say, hi Pepper, how are you doing, right? What would you say?
How are you doing?
So, well, I ask you, how are you doing? I can say, how are you? But you learn in school, how are you? But normally people don't talk like that. They don't say that. They say, how are you doing? Or good to see you, or nice to meet you. But they make it short. They just contract the sentences to say, how are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm good. Well, that's good.